Do you wonder why people act strangely? What drives their choices? The laws of human nature. Unlock secrets. Master yourself. Understand others. Grow stronger today. Like, share, subscribe to Book Verse if you love to read books. People puzzle you. Their actions confuse. Why do they act that way? The Laws of Human Nature, by Robert Greene, explains it. Greene, a famous writer, studied history and psychology. He wrote books like The 48 Laws of Power. This book came out in 2018. It shares 18 laws of human behavior. The core idea is simple. Understand yourself and others to live better. You learn to spot envy, control anger, build trust. Greene uses stories from kings, leaders, everyday folks. Science backs it. You gain tools for work, love, life. This is not just theory. It is a guide to master yourself. We cover 12 big ideas to change your world. Let us start with your hidden self. Section 1. The Law of Irrationality. Master your emotional self. The laws of human. Emotions can trick you. You think you are rational, but feelings take over. In The Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene explains this law. He says, humans act on impulse more than logic. Emotions hijack our brains. We fall into biases, like confirmation bias. We look for facts that match what we believe. Or groupthink. We follow others without question. These mistakes happen every day. In work or home, emotions come fast. They hit before we think. A quick fear makes us jump. A sudden anger makes us snap. This speed fools us. We act without clear facts. Misattribution is a common trick. We blame the wrong thing for our feelings, like feeling mad from tiredness, but thinking it is a person's fault. Triggers make it worse. Stress from life or crowds stir up emotions. In a group, fear spreads like wind. Now the advice. Pause to find your feelings' roots. When emotion rises, stop. Ask yourself, what started this? Is it true or a mistake? This pause brings reason back. Accept irrationality in others. People are not always logical. Do not argue. Use it to see their side. Channel energy into good things. Turn fear into focus. Turn anger into drive. These steps give you control. Let me share a quick example. A worker feels jealous of a teammate. He pauses, finds the root. It is his own worry about success. He accepts it in himself. He channels it to work better. His day improves. You can do this too. Practice daily. Notice one emotion, find its cause. Over time, you master your emotional self. This law is the first step. Emotions blind us. But if emotions blind us, our self-love can isolate us further. What emotion tricked you today? Share it in the comments. Let us learn together. Section 2. The Law of Narcissism. Transform self-love into empathy. Self-love sounds good, but it can blind you. In The Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene explores this law. He calls it the law of narcissism. We all have some narcissism. It starts from childhood needs. We seek attention and value. Healthy self-love builds strength. It helps you connect with others. But deep narcissism turns toxic. It makes people crave constant praise. They manipulate to stay in the spotlight. These types drain your energy. They ignore your feelings. Empathy gets lost. Gaps grow between people. Greene breaks it down. Narcissism has levels. Shallow ones seek quick wins. Deep ones hide pain behind control. They fear weakness. History shows this. Queen Elizabeth I faced a cruel court. Rivals plotted against her. She could have fought with anger. Instead, she used empathy. She mirrored their body language. She listened to their fears. This let her see their moves. She turned foes into allies. Her self-love became a tool for understanding, not isolation. She ruled wisely for decades. We all chase validation. Social media feeds it. Likes and comments boost us. But deep narcissists suck others dry. They talk only about themselves. Relationships suffer. Empathy fixes this. It bridges the divide. Feel what others feel. See from their view. Now, the advice. Build healthy narcissism. Start with visceral empathy. Mirror body cues. If they cross arms, do the same. It creates trust. Next, analytic empathy. Listen deep. Ask questions. Find their true needs. Do not assume. Seek feedback often. Ask friends how you affect them. This turns your focus outward. Practice daily. In talks, pause to reflect their words. Over time, self-love grows into real bonds. Let me share more on Elizabeth. As a young queen, threats surrounded her. Mary, Queen of Scots, wanted her throne. Elizabeth felt the pull of self-doubt. But she empathized with Mary's pain. She delayed harsh acts. This bought time. She outsmarted plots. Her empathy saved her reign. You can try this. Notice your self-focus today. Mirror someone's stance. Listen without interrupting. Feel the shift. This law builds on the first. Irrationality clouds us. Narcissism isolates us. But empathy opens doors. What narcissistic habit holds you back? Share in the comments. Let us grow together. Subscribe for the next law. Section 3. The Law of Role-Playing. See through people's masks. People wear masks every day. You do it too. In The Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene talks about this law. He calls it the law of role-playing. We hide our true selves. We act to fit in. Insecurities drive this. Fear of judgment makes us pretend. But masks slip. Nonverbal cues show the truth. Faces tell stories. Voices reveal feelings. Gestures leak secrets. Learn to spot them. You see past the act. Greene explains why. We play roles to survive. In groups, we adapt. At work, you act confident. With friends, you relax. These masks protect us. But they can fool others. Or trap us. Deep down, everyone hides flaws. Pride or doubt pushes the performance. Spot the cracks. A fake smile hides anger. Shifty eyes signal lies. Mismatched signals mean deceit. Dominance appears in posture. Straight backs show power. Slouched shoulders reveal weakness. Voices change too. High pitch means nerves. Slow words hide control. Pay attention. These clues help you navigate life. History gives a clear example. Joseph Fouché lived in revolutionary France. Chaos ruled the land. Kings fell. Leaders rose and died. Fouché shifted like a chameleon. He started as a teacher, then joined the radicals. He served under Robespierre. When terror peaked, he adapted. He betrayed allies to survive. Later, he worked for Napoleon. He spied and plotted. His masks saved him. He read people's cues. He mirrored their styles. He outlasted enemies. Through guillotines and wars, he thrived. His skill in role-playing kept him alive. You can learn from this. Observe like him. Main points stand out. Faces, voices, and gestures betray us. A tight jaw shows tension. A forced laugh hides pain. Dominance shines in open stances. Arms wide claim space. Deception creeps in mismatches. Words say yes, but eyes say no. Practice spotting these. In meetings or chats, watch closely. Truth leaks out. Now, the advice. Hone your observation skills. Start in daily talks. Look at body language. Note the eyes and hands. Do not judge fast. Gather clues over time. Manage your own performance. Adapt to your audience. With bosses, show respect. With peers, Be open. Project confidence always. Stand tall. Speak clear. This builds real power. Avoid overacting. Stay true inside. Balance the mask with honesty. Let me share a simple case. A friend meets new people. She feels shy inside, but she mirrors their smiles. She stands straight. Her voice stays steady. They warm up to her. Bonds form quick. You can try this. Notice one cue today. In a conversation, watch the posture. Adjust your own. Feel the change. This law connects to the others. Irrationality tricks our minds. Narcissism isolates our hearts. Role-playing hides our faces. But seeing through masks brings clarity. What mask do you wear most? Share in the comments. Let us uncover truths together. Subscribe for the next law. Turn on notifications. Section 4. The law of compulsive behavior. Determine the strength of people's character. People repeat actions without thinking. These habits show their true character. In the Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene covers this law. He names it the law of compulsive behavior. Character forms early in life. Childhood shapes our ways. Strong people adapt to change. They face challenges head-on. Weak ones stick to old patterns. They crumble under pressure. Compulsions drive us all, but we can spot strength in others. Look past their words. Watch their deeds over time. Greene digs deep into this. Repetitive actions reveal the core. A person says they value trust, but they break promises often. Their pattern tells the truth. Toxic types drain your strength. Drama magnets stir up fights. They thrive on chaos. Pleasers say yes to everything. They avoid real choices. These habits come from deep fears. Childhood wounds fuel them. Strong character bends but does not break. It grows from trials. History shows this through Howard Hughes. He started as a bold inventor. He built planes and films. Success came fast, but obsessions took over. Germ fears ruled his days. He washed hands endlessly. He locked himself away. Isolation grew worse. Friends faded. Business suffered. His compulsions spiraled down. From a tycoon to a recluse. He died alone in pain. Hughes had talent, but weak character let habits win. He could not adapt. His story warns us. Patterns can trap anyone. Main points stand clear. Judge by actions, not promises. Words lie easy. Deeds show patterns. Spot toxic folks quick. Drama magnets pull you into storms. Pleasers bend too far. They lack backbone. Build your own strength. See these in yourself first. Now, the advice. Self-assess your habits daily. List your repeated actions. Ask why they happen. Are they from fear? Change small things. Avoid energy drainers. Say no to toxic ties. Cut them loose. Build resilience step by step. Take on small challenges. Finish a hard task. Face a fear today. Consistency forges strength. Over time, you adapt better. Your character grows solid. Let me share a quick tale. A young worker faces stress. Deadlines pile up. He repeats old escapes. He scrolls on his phone. Hours vanish. He pauses one day. He spots the pattern. Comes from doubt. He sets a small goal. Work for 10 minutes straight. No breaks. He builds from there. Resilience forms. His days improve. You can start this. Notice one habit now. Challenge it small. Feel the power shift. This law links to the past ones. Irrationality clouds our choices. Narcissism hides our needs. Role-playing masks our truths. Compulsive behavior tests our core. But strength comes from awareness. What habit holds you back? Share in the comments. Let us build together. Subscribe for the next law. Turn on notifications. Section 5. The law of covetousness. Become an elusive object of desire. People want what they cannot have. This pull drives us all. In the laws of human nature, Robert Greene explains this law. He calls it the law of covetousness. Humans crave the absent, or the forbidden. This sparks envy deep inside. We chase shadows. What seems rare feels special, but endless wanting poisons our minds. It steals our focus. Calm slips away. Learn to use this force. Become hard to catch. Others will desire you more. Greene shows how it works. Scarcity lights the fire of want. When things vanish, value grows. Chronic discontent eats at us. We compare lives always. Grass looks greener elsewhere. This trap fuels bad choices. Envy turns friends to foes. But flip it around. Make yourself scarce. Mystery draws people in. History shines with Coco Chanel. She rose in fashion's tough world. Paris buzzed with trends. Chanel started small. Her designs broke rules. Simple lines shocked the rich. She did not flood the market. She made items rare. Invites to shows went to few. Prices stayed high. Mystery wrapped her life. Rumors spread like fire. People craved her style. They fought for her hats and dresses. Scarcity built her empire. From poor roots to icon. She withdrew at peaks. This kept desire alive. Her name still pulls today. Main points hit home. Scarcity ignites real desire. Limit access to spark chase. Chronic discontent poisons your focus. It breeds endless want. Break free from this cycle. Embrace what you have. Now, the advice. Withdraw at the right times. Step back from crowds. This sparks interest in you. Induce rivalry smart. Let others compete for your time. They value you more. Embrace your own reality. Find calm in the now. Stop chasing ghosts. Practice gratitude daily. List 3 good things. Over time, envy fades. Desire works for you. Let me share a simple story. An artist sells paintings. He shows them often. Sales stay flat. He changes his way. He hides new works. He teases hints online. People whisper and wait. Rivalry builds among buyers. Bids climb high. His fame grows. You can do this. Pull back from one talk today. Watch the spark. Feel the shift in pull. This law ties to the earlier ones. Irrationality twists our wants. Narcissism feeds self-chase. Role-playing hides our lacks. Compulsive behavior repeats bad hunts. Covetousness fuels the fire. But elusiveness brings control. What do you covet most? Share in the comments. Let us desire wisely together. Subscribe for the next law. Turn on notifications. Section 6. The Law of Short-Sightedness. Elevate your perspective. We chase the moment too hard. Long views slip away. In the laws of human nature, Robert Greene shares this law. He names it the law of short-sightedness. People fix on the now. They ignore future waves. Small choices grow into big storms. We react fast to threats, but miss the full picture. Time holds deep wisdom. Step back to see it. Chaos blinds us close up. Distance clears the fog. Greene points out the signs. Reactive fights mark short sight. A quick argument flares up. It solves nothing long-term. Info overload drowns us. News and alerts pull focus. We jump from one buzz to the next. No time for deep thought. These habits trap us. We chase quick wins. Real growth needs patience. Time reveals patterns. What seems urgent fades. True needs rise clear. History tells this through John D. Rockefeller. Oil boomed in wild times. Chaos ruled the fields. Prices swung like mad. Others grabbed fast cash. They built quick and fell. Rockefeller saw farther. He planned slow and steady. He bought rivals in dips. He built pipes for control. Patience shaped his moves. Amid strikes and laws, he adapted. His empire grew vast. From small steps to giant. Short-sighted foes crashed. He elevated his view. Time became his ally. His story shows us. Long sight builds real power. Main points ring true. Signs of short sight include those reactive fights. And the endless info pull. They cloud our judgment. Time offers real wisdom. It lets patterns emerge. Use it to guide choices. Now, the advice. Detach from the rush. Step away from daily noise. See the big arcs. Prioritize future goals. Ask what matters in years, not just today. Filter distractions hard. Cut out useless feeds. Focus on key tasks. Make far-sighted decisions. Plan steps with end in mind. Practice this slow. In a tough spot, pause. Think of outcomes down the road. Adjust your path. Let me tell more on Rockefeller. In the 1870s, oil wars raged. Trusts formed and broke. He faced ruthless cuts. Others panicked and sold. He waded through storms. He invested in tech. Rail deals locked his edge. His patience outlasted all. Empires spanned the globe. You can lift your view. In a busy day, detach once. Filter one distraction. See the shift to calm. This law ties to the earlier ones. Irrationality rushes our acts. Narcissism narrows our lens. Role-playing hides long truths. Compulsive behavior repeats short loops. Covetousness chases quick wants. Short-sightedness cuts our horizon. But elevation brings clear sight. Section 7. The Law of Defensiveness. Soften people's resistance by confirming their self-opinion. People resist change. They hold tight to their views, even when those views hurt them. Why? Because change feels like a threat. It shakes their sense of self. It makes them feel small, so they push back. They defend their pride. They build walls around their ego. This is the law of defensiveness. Robert Greene explains this well. He says people need to feel seen. They need to feel respected. If you attack their beliefs, they will shut down. If you challenge their identity, they will fight back. But if you confirm their self-opinion, they will open up. They will listen. They will shift. Lyndon B. Johnson knew this. He was a master of persuasion. In the Senate, he stroked egos with care. He made people feel important. He praised their strengths. He listened deeply. He used soft words. He never forced change. He guided it gently. He turned resistance into support. Let me tell you a moment. Johnson wanted votes for a bill. One senator was stubborn. He said no, again and again. Johnson did not argue. He did not push hard. He invited the man to talk. He praised his service. He called him wise. He asked for advice. Slowly, the wall cracked. The senator felt heard. He changed his mind. The bill passed. This law is about emotion. Defensiveness rises from fear, from insecurity, from feeling unseen. Validation lowers those walls. It calms the storm inside. It makes space for change. Now, the signs. You see defensiveness in quick anger, in stiff body language, in loud refusals, in silence that feels heavy. These are signals. They show fear behind the mask. So what can you do? First, listen deeply. Let the person speak. Do not interrupt. Do not correct too fast. Let their words breathe. Second, ease their fears. Use soft language. Say things like, "I see your point," or "You have a good reason." Third, confirm their self-image. Praise their effort. Respect their role. Make them feel strong. This is not manipulation. It is emotional wisdom. It is knowing how people work. It is helping them grow, without making them feel small. In tough talks, pause before you reply. Ask yourself, how can I affirm them first? Then speak with care. Speak with warmth. Speak with respect. Let me repeat Johnson's lesson. He did not win by force. He won by understanding. He saw the ego behind the words. He softened resistance with praise. He built trust, one kind word at a time. This law connects with others. Narcissism makes people fragile. Role-playing hides true fears. Covetousness breeds comparison. Short-sightedness ignores long bonds. Defensiveness blocks growth. But empathy opens doors. So next time you face resistance, do not fight it head-on. Step back. Listen. Affirm. Then guide with care. You will see the shift. You will feel the change. Absolutely, Ansar. Here's your script for Section 8. The Law of Self-Sabotage, written in your exact style. Short, clear, emotionally resonant, and TTS-friendly. Word count is 610. Section 8. The Law of Self-Sabotage. Change your circumstances by changing your attitude. We shape our world with our thoughts. Our attitude builds the frame. If the frame is narrow, life feels small. If the frame expands, new paths appear. This is the law of self-sabotage. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says failure often starts inside. Not in luck, not in skill, but in mindset. People trap themselves. They repeat the same mistakes. They blame others. They wait for rescue. But change begins within. Change starts with attitude. Anton Chekhov lived this truth. He was born into poverty. His father was harsh. His home was cold. He could have stayed bitter. He could have blamed fate. But he chose a new view. He chose growth. He chose grace. Chekhov worked hard. He studied medicine. He wrote stories at night. He saw beauty in pain. He saw humor in struggle. He did not complain. He did not play victim. He turned wounds into wisdom. He became a literary giant. His words touched the world. Let me share a moment. Chekhov once said, "Man is what he believes." He believed in kindness. He believed in progress. Even when life was cruel, he wrote with light. He healed with words. His attitude shaped his legacy. This law shows us a mirror. It asks, do you limit yourself? Do you shrink your view? Victim mentality feels safe. Says, I cannot change this. I am stuck. But it builds walls. It blocks growth. It repeats pain. Expansive views do the opposite. They say, I can learn. I can adapt. I can rise. They open doors. They turn setbacks into steps. Now, the signs. Self-sabotage hides in excuses, in fear of trying, in envy of others, in harsh self-talk, in giving up too soon. These are clues. They show a mindset in chains. So what can you do? First, challenge your outlook. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me? If not, let it go. Second, embrace agency. Say, I choose my path. I shape my day, even in small ways. Third, reframe setbacks. See them as lessons, as redirections, as fuel for growth. This is not easy. It takes practice. It takes patience. But it works. It frees you. It lifts you. In tough times, pause and reflect. Say, what can I learn here? What strength can I build? Then move forward, one step at a time. Chekhov did this daily. He wrote through illness. He smiled through pain. He gave joy to others. He did not wait for perfect. He created meaning from mess. His attitude changed his life. And ours. This law links with others. Irrationality clouds our thoughts. Narcissism traps us in ego. Defensiveness blocks feedback. Short-sightedness ignores long growth. Self-sabotage repeats old wounds. But awareness breaks the loop. So today, choose a new lens. See your power. See your role. Speak kindly to yourself. Act with purpose. Grow with grace. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are becoming. Just like Chekhov. Just like every soul who rose. Change your attitude, and your world will follow. Section 9. The Law of Repression. Confront your dark side. We all have a dark side. It hides deep inside us. We push it down. We act polite. We smile when we feel rage. We stay quiet when we want control. This is repression. This is the law of repression. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says we all carry a shadow. It holds anger. It holds envy. It holds selfishness. We learn to hide it. We learn to pretend. But it does not go away. It waits. It builds pressure. Then it erupts. Outbursts come from denial. Sudden rage. Sharp words. Cold silence. These are signs. The shadow wants space. It wants to be seen. John Milton understood this. He wrote Paradise Lost, a story of rebellion, of pride, of fall. He gave voice to the shadow. He did not hide it. He shaped it into art. Milton faced pain. He lost his wife. He lost his sight. He lived in chaos. But he did not break. He wrote through the storm. He gave life to his demons. He turned darkness into beauty. Let me share a moment. In Paradise Lost, Satan says, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven." This line holds power. It shows pride. It shows pain. It shows the shadow speaking. Milton did not praise evil. He explored it. He gave it form. He gave it voice. He helped us see it. He helped us reflect. This law asks us to look within, to see the parts we hide, to face the flaws, to stop pretending, to stop fearing. Now, the signs. Repression shows in fake smiles, in sudden anger, in guilt that lingers, in dreams that disturb, in habits that hurt. These are clues. They point to the shadow. So what can you do? First, reflect. Ask yourself, what am I hiding? What do I fear to feel? Write it down. Speak it softly. Let it breathe. Second, express it safely. Use art. Use writing. Use play. Let the shadow move. Let it speak. Do not judge it. Just observe. Third, integrate it. Say, this is part of me. I accept this feeling. I will use it with care. This builds strength. This builds peace. Repression is not control. It is fear. True control comes from awareness, from balance, from honesty. In hard moments, pause and ask, is this my shadow speaking? Then listen. Then guide it. Do not fight it. Do not shame it. Milton did this with grace. He turned pain into poetry. He turned rage into rhythm. He did not run. He created. This law connects with others. Irrationality hides truth. Narcissism fears weakness. Defensiveness blocks honesty. Self-sabotage repeats pain. Repression buries the shadow. But reflection brings light. So today, sit with your shadow. Let it speak. Let it teach. Let it create. You are not broken. You are layered. You are whole. Just like Milton, you can turn darkness into light. You can shape pain into power. You can grow from the inside out. Section 10. The Law of Envy. Beware the fragile ego. Envy hides in silence. It grows in shadows. It watches others rise and feels pain inside. It whispers, "Why not me? Why them, not us?" This is the law of envy. Robert Greene explains it deeply. He says envy is universal. We all feel it. We all compare. But few admit it. Few face it. And when we do not, it poisons our bonds. It breaks trust. It turns friends into rivals. Mary Shelley showed this in Frankenstein. Victor created life, but he rejected it. The creature wanted love. He wanted belonging, but he saw others with joy. He saw families. He saw warmth. He felt envy. He felt rage. The creature did not start evil. He started curious. He started kind. But rejection burned him. Comparison broke him. He said, "I am alone," while others laugh. That pain turned into revenge. That envy destroyed bonds. Let me share a moment. The creature watched a family. He saw their love. He helped them in secret. He hoped for kindness. But they feared him. They screamed. They ran. He felt shame. He felt hate. He burned their home. This is envy in motion. It starts soft. It ends sharp. It begins with longing. It ends with destruction. There are two kinds. Active envy attacks. It mocks. It gossips. It sabotages. Passive envy hides. It withdraws. It judges in silence. It smiles with bitterness. Both hurt. Both break connection. Both come from fragile ego. Now the signs. Watch for micro-expressions. A tight smile. A quick glance away. A compliment that feels cold. A pause before praise. These are clues. They show envy beneath the surface. So what can you do? First, value your uniqueness. Say, "I have my own path. I do not need to compare." Second, turn envy into fuel. Ask, "What can I learn from them? What step can I take today?" Use the feeling to grow, not to shrink. Third, speak kindly to yourself. Say, "I am enough. I am becoming." This builds strength. This builds peace. Envy is not evil. It is human. But it needs light. It needs honesty. It needs direction. In hard moments, pause and reflect. Say, "Is this envy speaking?" Then guide it. Do not shame it. Do not feed it. Mary Shelley understood this. She wrote from pain. She wrote from loss. She gave voice to the rejected. She showed how envy grows. She showed how it breaks. This law links with others. Narcissism feeds comparison. Defensiveness hides jealousy. Repression buries envy. Self-sabotage repeats the loop. Envy poisons the heart. But awareness heals it. So today, spot the signs. Face the feeling. Speak truth. Choose growth. Choose grace. You are not behind. You are not less. You are on your way. Your story is yours. Your light is real. Just like Shelley, you can turn pain into power. You can turn envy into art. You can rise without tearing others down. Section 11. The Law of Grandiosity. Know your limits. Success feels good. It lifts us. It makes us proud. But pride can swell. It can stretch too far. It can blind us. This is the law of grandiosity. Robert Greene explains it well. He says success inflates the ego. It builds fantasies. It distorts reality. We start to believe we are unstoppable. We forget limits. We forget feedback. We chase more, without checking the ground. Napoleon lived this law. He rose fast. He won battles. He built an empire. He felt invincible. He thought he could not fall. But he did. Waterloo was the fall. He ignored warnings. He dismissed advice. He overreached. He believed in his myth. He saw only victory. But the world changed. The tide turned. He lost. His empire crumbled. Let me share a moment. Before Waterloo, Napoleon said, "I make circumstances." He believed he could bend reality. He believed he could shape fate. But fate pushed back. History had other plans. This law shows us a mirror. It asks, are you grounded? Are you listening? Success is not the problem. Ego is. Overreach is. Blind ambition is. Now the signs. Grandiosity shows in big promises. In ignoring feedback. In chasing too many goals. In refusing rest. In talking more than listening. These are clues. They show a mind flying too high. So what can you do? First, ground yourself. Ask for feedback. Listen to it. Even when it hurts. Even when it feels small. Second, meditate on failure. Remember past mistakes. Remember what they taught. Keep them close. Let them guide you. Third, align goals with reality. Ask, what can I truly handle? What matters most right now? Focus your energy. Do not scatter it. This is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is knowing your shape. It is growing with care. In high moments, pause and reflect. Say, am I seeing clearly? Am I chasing truth? Or chasing fantasy? Then adjust. Then breathe. Napoleon forgot this. He stopped listening. He stopped reflecting. He believed only in himself. And he fell. This law connects with others. Narcissism feeds grandiosity. Short-sightedness ignores risk. Defensiveness blocks feedback. Envy pushes overreach. Grandiosity breaks balance. But humility restores it. So today, celebrate your wins. But stay grounded. Stay aware. Stay open. You are strong. You are rising. But you are human. You have limits. Respect them. Work with them. Just like Napoleon, you have power. But unlike him, you can pause. You can reflect. You can grow wisely. Let your ambition breathe. But give it roots. Let your dreams fly. But tie them to truth. This is how you rise. This is how you last. Section 12. The Law of Gender Rigidity. Reconnect to the masculine or feminine within you. We all carry two sides. One is bold. One is gentle. One acts. One listens. This is the balance inside us. But society splits it. Says, be strong, not soft. Or, be quiet, not fierce. This is the law of gender rigidity. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says we lose power when we reject half of ourselves. Masculine and feminine are not enemies. They are partners. They are tools. They are energies. We need both. Caterina Sforza lived this truth. She was a warrior. She was a diplomat. She fought with fire. She spoke with grace. She ruled with balance. Let me share a moment. Her enemies once captured her children. They threatened her. They said, give up or they die. She stood tall. She lifted her dress. She said, I can make more sons. She shocked them. She showed fierce courage. But later, she negotiated peace. She saved lives. She used both sides. She used strength and softness. This law asks us to reflect. Asks, what part of me do I hide? Do I fear being too strong? Do I fear being too gentle? These fears limit us. They shrink our power. Now, the signs. Rigidity shows in stiff roles, in fear of emotion, in shame around softness, in mocking sensitivity, in hiding tenderness. These are clues. They show imbalance. So what can you do? First, explore your suppressed side. If you are always bold, try being still. If you are always quiet, try speaking up. Use role models. Study those who blend both. Second, try new activities. Dance. Write. Lift weights. Meditate. Let both sides move. Let both sides breathe. Third, embrace androgyny. Say, I am not just one thing. I am many things. I am whole. This brings peace. This brings power. Caterina did not choose one side. She used both. She led armies. She led talks. She was feared. She was loved. This law connects with others. Narcissism clings to one image. Defensiveness blocks softness. Repression hides emotion. Grandiosity rejects limits. Gender rigidity splits the self. But fluidity heals it. In daily life, pause and ask, am I acting from fear or from balance? Then adjust. Then breathe. You are not just strong. You are not just soft. You are both. You are layered. You are complete. Just like Sforza. You can lead with fire. You can speak with calm. You can fight. And you can heal. This is your power. This is your wholeness. Use it. Live it. Honor it. Section 13. The Law of Aimlessness. Advance with a sense of purpose. Life without direction feels heavy. It drifts. It circles. It repeats. We wake up tired. We chase distractions. We feel lost. This is the law of aimlessness. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says purpose gives shape. It gives rhythm. It gives strength. Without it, we feel anxious. We feel scattered. We feel stuck. Martin Luther King Jr. lived with purpose. He did not drift. He marched. He spoke. He dreamed. His vision lit the way. Even in danger, even in doubt, he kept walking. Let me share a moment. In 1963, he stood in Washington. He said, "I have a dream." His voice shook the world. He spoke of unity. He spoke of justice. He spoke from deep purpose. King did not start strong. He was shy as a child. He questioned himself. But he felt a pull. He felt a call. He followed it. He studied. He preached. He led. His purpose gave him power. It gave him clarity. It gave him peace. Even when the world burned. This law asks us to reflect. It asks, what is my direction? Why do I wake up? Where am I going? Without answers, we drift. We repeat. We shrink. Now the signs. Aimlessness shows in boredom. In endless scrolling, in chasing trends, in fear of silence, in avoiding deep work. These are clues. They show a missing mission. So what can you do? First, look back. Ask, what moved me as a child? What made me curious? What gave me joy? These are seeds. They hold truth. Second, do self-analysis. Write your thoughts. List your strengths. List your values. List your dreams. See the patterns. See the pull. Third, craft a mission. Say, this is what I stand for. This is what I will build. Make it clear. Make it strong. Make it yours. Fourth, pursue it relentlessly. Take small steps. Stay consistent. Ignore noise. Stay focused. Let your mission guide you. This is not easy. It takes time. Takes honesty. But it brings peace. It brings energy. It brings meaning. In quiet moments, pause and ask, am I aligned? Am I moving with purpose? Then adjust. Then breathe. King did this daily. He faced threats. He faced hate. But he stayed true. He stayed grounded. He stayed clear. This law connects with others. Short-sightedness loses direction. Self-sabotage avoids purpose. Grandiosity chases fantasy. Gender rigidity blocks flow. Aimlessness steals time. But purpose restores it. So today, find your pull. Find your light. Find your reason. You are not meant to drift. You are meant to build. You are meant to rise. Just like King, you can speak with vision. You can walk with strength. You can lead, even in silence. Purpose is not loud. It is steady. It is clear. It is yours. Follow it. Honor it. Live it. Section 14. The Law of Conformity. Resist the downward pull of the group. Groups feel safe. They offer comfort. They offer approval. But they also demand sameness. They ask you to blend in. They ask you to shrink. This is the law of conformity. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says groups pull us down. They resist change. They fear difference. They punish uniqueness. They reward imitation. This pressure spreads fast. Like infection. Like fog. Ingmar Bergman broke this pattern. He was a filmmaker. but not like others. He did not chase fame. He did not follow trends. He followed truth. He followed silence. He followed pain. Hollywood wanted noise. It wanted action. It wanted stars. Bergman gave quiet. He gave shadows. He gave questions. He gave soul. Let me share a moment. In his film, Persona, two women speak in fragments. Their faces blur. Their minds merge. There is no clear plot. Just emotion. Just depth. Just art. Hollywood said, "This is too strange. This will not sell." But Bergman did not change. He stayed true. He stayed bold. He stayed alone. This law asks us to reflect. Asks, do I follow the crowd? Do I fear standing out? Do I hide my voice? These questions matter. They shape your path. Now, the signs. Conformity shows in silence, in copying others, in fear of rejection, in avoiding risk, in shrinking ideas. These are clues. They show a fading spark. So what can you do? First, value your uniqueness. Say, my view matters. My voice is mine. Even if it feels strange. Even if it feels alone. Second, infect others with ideas. Speak boldly. Share freely. Let your vision spread. Let your spark light others. Third, lead by example. Do not wait for approval. Do not wait for permission. Act with courage. Act with clarity. This is not rebellion. It is integrity. It is knowing your truth. It is living your truth. In daily life, pause and ask, am I shrinking to fit or growing to lead? Then adjust. Then breathe. Bergman did this always. He filmed in silence. He filmed in snow. He filmed in pain. He did not chase applause. He chased meaning. This law connects with others. Narcissism seeks approval. Defensiveness fears rejection. Repression hides truth. Aimlessness follows the crowd. Conformity kills creativity, but independence revives it. So today, stand tall, speak true, create boldly. You are not meant to blend. You are meant to shine. You are not meant to copy. You are meant to lead. Just like Bergman, you can defy the noise. You can shape your own path. You can build with soul. Let your ideas breathe. Let your voice rise. Let your truth guide. This is how you grow. This is how you inspire. Section 15. The Law of Fickleness. Make them want to follow you. People change fast. They cheer one day. They doubt the next. They follow with joy. Then turn with cold. This is the law of fickleness. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says loyalty is fragile. It fades with mood, shifts with fear. It bends with gossip. You cannot hold it by force. You must earn it daily. Queen Elizabeth I knew this. She ruled in stormy times. Threats came from all sides. Men doubted her. Nations watched her. But she held her throne. She held her people. She held her vision. Let me share a moment. At Tilbury, her army feared invasion. She stood before them. She wore armor. She spoke with fire. She said, I have the heart and stomach of a king. Her words lit courage. Her poise won hearts. Elizabeth did not rule by fear. She ruled by charisma. She gave direction. She gave calm. She gave strength. She adapted, but never lost her core. This law asks us to reflect. Asks, do people trust me? Do they feel guided? Do they feel seen? Without these, loyalty fades. Support breaks. Crowds scatter. Now the signs. Fickleness shows in shifting moods. In praise that feels thin. In silence after mistakes. In sudden distance. In quick judgment. These are clues. They show fragile ties. So what can you do? First, embody poise. Stay calm in storms. Speak with care. Move with grace. Let your presence soothe. Second, provide direction. Say, this is where we go. This is why it matters. People follow clarity. They follow vision. Third, reward loyalty. Notice effort. Praise support. Give thanks. Let people feel valued. Fourth, adapt wisely. Change with time. Adjust with need. But keep your core. Keep your values. Keep your truth. This is not manipulation. It is leadership. It is emotional wisdom. It is knowing how people work. In daily life, pause and ask, am I earning trust today? Am I guiding with care? Then adjust. Then breathe. Elizabeth did this always. She faced betrayal. She faced doubt. But she stayed steady. She stayed clear. She stayed strong. This law connects with others. Narcissism breaks trust. Defensiveness blocks warmth. Grandiosity loses touch. Conformity weakens voice. Fickleness tests loyalty. But charisma holds it. So today, lead with grace. Speak with strength. Act with vision. You are not just followed. You are chosen. You are trusted. You are seen. Just like Elizabeth, you can inspire. You can guide. You can hold hearts. Let your poise shine. Let your direction lead. Let your loyalty grow. This is how you lead. This is how you last. Section 16. The Law of Aggression. See the hostility behind the friendly facade. People smile. They nod. They speak gently. But inside, they may burn. They may resent. They may compete. This is the law of aggression. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says aggression is primal. It lives in all of us. We learn to hide it. We learn to mask it. But it does not vanish. It waits. It watches. Then it strikes. Some people attack loud. Others attack soft. They use charm. They use silence. They use delay. This is passive aggression. It feels polite. But it cuts deep. Milton Erickson saw this. He was a hypnotist. He studied behavior. He saw the games. He saw the masks. He saw the tension behind the smile. Let me share a moment. A patient came to him. She spoke sweetly. She smiled often. But she resisted every step. She forgot appointments. She ignored advice. She said, I want help, but blocked every move. Erickson did not confront her. He guided her gently. He mirrored her tone. He asked soft questions. He let her see herself. Slowly, she dropped the mask. She faced her anger. She began to heal. This law asks us to observe. Asks, is this kindness real? Is this resistance hidden? Is this person fighting softly? These questions matter. They protect you. They guide you. Now, the signs. Passive aggression shows in delays, in sarcasm, in missed calls, in cold praise, in fake smiles. These are clues. They show hidden hostility. So what can you do? First, strategize. Know the types. Sophisticates use charm. They speak in riddles. They avoid blame. Reactors explode fast. Then act innocent. Both need calm response, not reaction. Second, protect your energy. Do not take bait. Do not mirror their tone. Stay clear. Stay firm. Stay kind. Third, channel your own aggression. Use it for ambition. Use it for focus. Use it for drive. Say, I will build. I will rise. I will lead. Aggression is not evil. It is energy. It is fire. It needs direction. It needs purpose. Intense moments. Pause and ask, is this hostility in disguise? Then breathe. Then respond. Not with fear, but with clarity. Erickson did this always. He saw through masks. He stayed calm. He stayed curious. He helped people face their shadow. This law connects with others. Repression hides anger. Defensiveness blocks truth. Envy fuels aggression. Grandiosity ignores limits. Fickleness shifts moods. Aggression tests control. But awareness brings peace. So today, watch closely. Speak wisely. Act with strength. You are not weak. You are not blind. You are aware. You are steady. Just like Erickson. You can guide with calm. You can lead with insight. You can turn fire into focus. Let your strength speak. Let your clarity lead. Let your peace protect. This is how you grow. This is how you win. Section 17. The Law of Generational Myopia. Seize the historical moment. Every generation feels special. It feels new. It feels different. But history repeats. Cycles return. Mistakes echo. This is the law of generational myopia. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says people forget the past. They ignore patterns. They chase trends. They think, this time is unique. But it is not. It is part of a wave. It is part of a rhythm. The Renaissance broke a cycle. It rose from the ashes. It left behind the medieval grip. It embraced light. It embraced art. It embraced thought. Before that, Europe was stuck. Fear ruled minds. Dogma ruled hearts. People followed blindly. They feared change. They feared questions. Then came a shift. Painters painted truth. Writers wrote boldly. Thinkers asked why. They looked back. They looked forward. They saw the moment. They seized it. Let me share a moment. Leonardo da Vinci studied bones. He sketched machines. He wrote in secret. He did not follow rules. He followed curiosity. He followed wonder. He helped shape the wave. This law asks us to reflect. Asks, what is my generation doing? Are we repeating old mistakes? Are we missing the moment? These questions matter. They guide your path. Now, the signs. Myopia shows in short memory, in blind optimism, in fear of history, in chasing fast change, in ignoring deep roots. These are clues. They show a lost compass. So what can you do? First, decode your generation's spirit. Ask, what do people crave today? Where is the energy flowing? Where is the fear hiding? This gives insight. This gives direction. Second, adapt values. Do not copy the past. Do not reject it fully. Take what works. Leave what hurts. Shape new meaning. Third, lead the next wave. Speak with clarity. Act with courage. Build with vision. Say, this is where we go. This is what we learn. This is how we grow. This is not rebellion. It is awareness. It is wisdom. It is timing. In quiet moments, pause and ask, am I stuck in the cycle? Or am I shaping the shift? Then adjust. Then breathe. The Renaissance did not happen fast. It took years. It took pain. It took bold minds. But it changed everything. This law connects with others. Short-sightedness ignores history. Aimlessness drifts in trends. Conformity repeats old norms. Grandiosity forgets limits. Generational myopia loses the map. But reflection restores it. So today, look around. Look back. Look ahead. You are not just part of the crowd. You are part of the change. You are not just reacting. You are shaping. Just like Da Vinci, you can question. You can build. You can lead. Let your insight rise. Let your voice guide. Let your moment shine. This is how you grow. This is how you last. Section 18. The Law of Death Denial. Meditate on our common mortality. We all know death is real. But we avoid it. We push it away. We fill our days with noise. We chase goals. We chase comfort. We forget the end. This is the law of death denial. Robert Greene explains it clearly. He says denying death wastes life. It dulls our focus. It blurs our choices. It makes us drift. But when we face it, we wake up. We live with purpose. We live with depth. Leo Tolstoy felt this deeply. He was famous. He was rich. He had everything. But inside, he felt lost. He felt empty. He feared death. He feared meaninglessness. Then came a shift. Late in life, Tolstoy asked hard questions. He wrote about mortality. He wrote about truth. He stripped away ego. He searched for peace. Let me share a moment. In his book, The Death of Ivan Ilyich, a man lies dying. He looks back. He sees a life lived for show. He sees missed chances. He sees shallow choices. He whispers, "What if my whole life was wrong?" That line cuts deep. It wakes us up. Tolstoy did not run from death. He walked toward it. He used it as a mirror. He used it as a guide. He changed his life. He changed his legacy. This law asks us to reflect. Asks, am I living fully? Am I wasting time? Am I chasing ego? These questions matter. They shape your days. Now, the signs. Death denial shows in distraction, in fear of silence, in chasing status, in avoiding deep talk, in clinging to youth. These are clues. They show a mind afraid to face truth. So what can you do? First, meditate on impermanence. Sit quietly. Think of endings. Think of change. Let it soften you. Let it sharpen you. Second, live fully. Say what you mean. Do what you love. Forgive fast. Laugh often. Be present. Be real. Third, detach from ego. You are not your title. You are not your image. You are a soul. You are a breath. You are a moment. This is not sadness. It is clarity. It is freedom. It is peace. In quiet moments, pause and ask, if this was my last day, would I be proud? Then adjust. Then breathe. Tolstoy did this daily. He walked in nature. He wrote with honesty. He gave away wealth. He searched for truth. He found peace. This law connects with all others. Short-sightedness ignores the end. Grandiosity clings to ego. Aimlessness wastes time. Conformity hides truth. Death denial numbs the soul. But awareness brings light. So today, face the truth. Feel the edge. Use it to grow. You are not promised forever. But you are here now. You are alive. You are aware. Just like Tolstoy, you can awaken. You can simplify. You can live. Let your days matter. Let your words heal. Let your legacy rise. This is how you honor life. This is how you find peace. As we close this epic journey through human nature, remember, these laws are not chains. They are keys. Keys to freedom. Keys to growth. Keys to truth. Greene's wisdom reminds us. Self-awareness turns flaws into strength. Turns pain into power. It turns confusion into clarity. If this resonated, grab the book. Apply one law today. Share your story in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more mind-expanding journeys.